sorry, I'm all snotted up and fuck it. The guy was talking about violence. He was talking about hurting people. And I know the guy's not all there. He talks about, well, same thing as a lot of folks out here. The CIA and the FBI and Illuminati and aliens. Give me a second. I gotta do the Nebraska thing and blow a snot rocket. When women are emotional, we tend to coddle them. That's we're taught we're supposed to do. Especially us as men, this is what we're supposed to do. And then there's the sisterhood thing. Us women just got to stick together. Well, then you end up screwing over the wrong person, because not all of those women are good people. But of course, you're all women, so you got to stick together, right? Well, I don't agree with that. There are a lot of bad people, both men and women. With men, when a man gets emotional, you guys are fucking evil to us. You are evil to us for not being women. That's not okay. It's impossible for a man to get real help from a woman because, well, they don't help us the way they would help another woman. And they don't help us in the way that we really need. What we need is people to look at the evidence and speak up, whereas a lot of these other women that you're doing all this evil shit for, that you don't see it as evil. You're doing it because of what they said. You didn't require any evidence. And then, of course, what do you do to that poor guy? You guys join forces and you harass him and you threaten him and you make his life a living hell. As a group. Because that's what you've been taught. You've been taught to be sexist. Men have been taught to be sexist towards men. Women have been taught to be sexist towards men. And you know, we got a lot of women who complain at us like we're doing something evil by coddling them. And some of them treat us like we're doing something evil if we don't coddle them. No matter what, we can't make all women happy. No two women are alike. And you know what? There are women that I know who today are a complete 180 in their thinking from where they were at 5 years ago. Complete turnaround. That guy over on the corner, he's talking about beating his mom in the face and going to Canada and killing some dude, and I don't get it. Well, I do. I understand. I've grown up with people like him. And sure, he's much older. He's like 62 or 63, I think he said. That's pretty up there in age. So, of course, that's a lot of years of experience under his belt. There's a lot of things that he's able to do, things that he's able to tell you that are absolutely true, but you got to be able to tell the fact from the fiction. The fact is, when you got somebody like me who's grown up with them their entire life, it's not difficult to tell which direction they're going and what's fact from fiction. I've had homeless people that told me where to go for food, but not in a standard way. What they did is they started telling me about how this church or that church is trying to poison them for the CIA. So don't go to that church. It's the one they have on Thursdays. Well, I know which church to go to on Thursday now. I know they'll have food. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Jeez, man. So I'm going to go over there and maybe he'll start talking about it again. I'm scared of having folks like that around me. There are so many of them. I know that if I speak up, I'm going to be ignored. I'm going to be treated like I'm one of them. I'll either get treated like I'm a schizophrenic who's delusional, or I'll get treated like I'm the Unabomber, or people will treat me like I'm Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, or they'll pretend like I'm a Robert Warnick, or a Tim Beeson, or a Ted Bollinger. They'll pretend I'm a Christine Buhit. They'll pretend I'm Michael Albert. They'll pretend I'm a Rebecca Klang. They'll pretend I'm an Angela Wade. Well, he said he was leaving in a few minutes. When I heard him talking like that, I had to walk away. Wasn't trying to be rude to him. That's one of the things about me asking people not to talk about violence or getting violent or hurting people, because it physically hurts me. And you guys don't want to understand that. It makes no sense to you. And this fella is a pretty nice fellow most of the time. Of course, see me talking to my bag. It probably doesn't help, and they likely think I'm crazy. I got a kayak that's as long as my car. My right heel is killing me, and so is my back. Also, somebody in this area lost their lighter. I happen to know because I saw it on top of an electrical box. Oh, that didn't work out. Where did that? I meant the combat ineffective. Oh my god, I just want to light my cigarette right now. And of course, talk to my sign like a crazy person. Or my book bag, whatever it is they happen to think I'm talking to. There's people I'm afraid of for a reason. In the 90s, they had a bunch of no fear shirts, and everybody fucking had to have them, right? I refused. Everybody's got fears. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is courage to stand in the face of it. That all comes down to motivation. When it came to people threatening to kill my family, that's where I drew the line. That's where I started speaking up. Nobody cared. Trying to get people to actually look at evidence and speak up. That is so difficult. You would think with all of the people that offered to help me that they would, but they don't. There's a big difference between wanting help and needing help. I don't want any of your help. I don't want to need it. But I do need it. The problem is, like with most people, well, most people generally know what help they need. So they can cut through the bullshit and get straight to the chase. What do you need? You know your situation better than I do. What do you need? The reason that these people who claimed that they were going to help me and claimed that they loved me, the reason that they thought that is because when nobody else would even listen to them, I was able to help them get out of their fucked up situation. But that's because I listened to them, and when they said the help that they needed, that's what they got immediately. Not 10 years down the road after countless empty promises and dead bodies. I should go get my sign that says I don't bite. I should make one that says I swear to dog I don't bite, but that might be a bit long to read.
No, sir.
I put the sign behind my man first because that guy works over the Denny's. He was real good to me and Tom. Several of the employees there were. Janine Barrett taught me right. Thank you, young man. Thank you. I don't bite. Alright, I suppose I could tilt the camera a little bit. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I couldn't find where it's at. So, this piece of mail here says, God bless you on it. That was from that lady and her son. Says, God bless you. Alright, should we open it now or wait till Christmas? I vote we open it now. Yes! It's a handwritten note. It says, I hope that this money helps you in any way you need it to. God loves you so much, and He says to cast all your cares on Him. I hope that you have a great day. God bless. And it even got a little heart on it. I think that is awful sweet. And look, it's even cut with them nice crimp scissors. Them are expensive. When I was doing my artsy fartsy crap back in the day, that's what I did. Just about anything. I got to make arts and crafts galore. I had all sorts of people that I knew who made their own homemade handicrafts, and I got to help from time to time. I also got to learn a lot of stuff in arts and crafts when I was in the system. I already knew how to work with tile and grout from some of the woodworking projects, oddly enough. When you're in a non-penal institution as a child, that being you have not committed a crime, you are not locked up for anything that you have done wrong, you get one woodworking project, and they were like, I don't know, $1.99 at the time through what was it, Scholastic News and Highlights. Thank you, young man. Very much. Thank you. Well. I hope their God does bless them. I hope that, I also hope that all of these people who have lived a wicked, wicked life, if they believe in God, well, I hope they go to heaven. And there's people like me. I've got my time on earth, and that's it. Whether there's a heaven or a hell is arbitrary to me. I see pain and suffering here on this earth, and you're going to tell me that there will be no salvation until I'm dead and gone? There will be no justice? Absolutely believe in the possibility of a God. But not all blessings are divine. Matter of fact, I would argue that none of them are. No blessings are divine. I believe that your choices are your own. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, sir. I love food. Don't tell anyone. Absolutely. A sandwich. Everyone does need to eat. Anyway, I believe that your blessings are your own, your choices are your own. God or not. But I also believe that those parents, it is important for them to teach their children certain lessons. And that's what that was about. Two women in a row had their children handed out. They may have gone to church today and heard a sermon about the homeless, possibly to pray for us, possibly to do more. We're being slaughtered wholesale, folks. We need voices. We need voices from people in houses. But it needs to be people in houses who know what the hell they're talking about. Enough of this representation from people who are not our representatives. People are dead now because of this political crap. And a lot of them are people I know. No, that of course does not sit well with me. That doesn't mean much to anybody else, but you know what? There seem to be a lot of other people who care about the same people that I cared about. So they can't all be bad, right? Now this is Boar's Head brand mustard, delicatessen style, with white wine and horseradish, gluten-free. So, yeah, I will not be using this because it's got alcohol in it. That is a beautiful vehicle. I hope it'll let us take a picture of it. By the way. That one in the very back of the line there. Covered up. Right. Yeah, I like food. Don't tell anyone. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
That we take such
I haven't seen one of those in years. Alright, I think there's a reason to put that white wine and horseradish with this. Horseradish and white wine will both make you salivate. And the turkey, when it's a pre-made sandwich like this, it tends to get pretty dry pretty quick. That's not a complaint. I'm glad I have it. Bonjour. Look at that baby. Mud. I think that one was more rigged up for sand than mud though. Anyway, my phone's gonna die in just a couple of minutes. And it's getting pretty busy here. Anyway, nobody is here threatening to kill anybody, so it's a good day. Well, they're not doing it anymore. He vacated like he said he was gonna. I'm still gonna be nice to him. I'm still gonna treat him like a person, because he is. He's just venting some frustrations and he's got some delusions. You know how we end these videos. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.